Hey guys, Popslide Plays here, back at it again with World of Warcraft. Haven't done any of this in a while, and I'm bored. Nah, there's really no other reason for doing this. I'm really just bored, and that's it. So I'm gonna be showing the 5 people out there that don't already know how to get it, that watch my channel, that are going to try this. The Smoldering Emberwyrm mount, and that's going to be, let me just bring it up. This one right here, it's a cool fiery skeleton dragon. So what you're going to want to do is, I believe you set your dungeon and raid difficulty to mythic, or just the dungeon difficulty to mythic. Just gonna reset that just in case. So you can do this once per week per character, I believe. I've only tried it a few times, but here's what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna want to come here to Karazhan. It's in Deadwind Pass, or Deadwind Pass, and go through this entrance. And any max level character with decent gear should be able to do this by themselves. There is a perk to having more than one person, so as soon as you're gonna open this door, a timer is going to start. This little orange text is gonna come up. So you're gonna want to go fairly quickly, but you don't need, if the mobs don't hold you up, you should be totally fine. But there is a time limit. So you're going to come up here, and you're going to head right. You're just going to kill anything that attacks you. I'm a bit under-geared right now because I just got in on the latest patch, Visions of N'Zoth. So you're just going to make your way down this way until you can hit the first boss. That's going to be that little theater stage over there. That's what you're going to be going for. So see down there, there's a little purple crystal. It's called a soul fragment, and you have, I think, 8 minutes or so to get to here, kill the boss, go down and grab it before it disappears. And once it's gone, that's it. Your chance for the week is done. So you talk to this Barnes guy, and he'll do some dialogue. I'm just gonna turn the dialogue off for now and kill this dude, this random ghost. And after a bit of dialogue, the boss is gonna spawn, and you need to go through this door. Only way to get through it is to kill the bosses, and there's gonna be random bosses spawning from here. So you won't always get the same boss, because a random one out of like 3 or 4 spawns. 3 bosses, 1 of 3 will spawn. So it should be a moment, and it's that crystal you want to go for. And I think there's 4 or 5 in total. I've done this a few times, so I'm pretty confident I can get this fairly easily. Although there's a million better guides. Like I said, I'm just doing this because I'm bored out of my mind. So, once you get that, it'll stop the starting timer, but it will start, you know what, I'll just say it when we get there. So you kill the boss, that's it. Just get rid of this boss, and then you walk through, oh, I don't know what that's about. You just get rid of the boss, and then you walk through to that door. Let's just get rid of the boss right here, right now. I love this talent. It's so useful. This is taking a bit longer than it usually does. Probably because I didn't have my Frostworm on cooldown. But see, that was fine. Loot him if you want, or don't. You could get some nice transmog. And now the door's open. What is this? No, I already had it. Just kill anything that gets in your way. Same thing. Go down this little path. Oh, that is actually horrible, because that's gonna nearly kill me, maybe. Unless I can heal myself up. And most classes can do this, and a stealth class like a rogue or a feral druid can definitely do this very easily. So you should not have much problem, because stealth classes, they can just walk by 90% of the mobs. So you're gonna go down here, and you have to get these gems in a certain order. So you do have to be careful. So we still probably have plenty of time. Also, that guy the skeleton dude casts a flashlight ability. So you just want to look away from him whenever he does that, or else it blinds you, or something. I don't know, I don't usually have to deal with it. And if you're a Death Knight like me, you could take control of one of them, but that means they'll just be walking around. So now you'll get this, and you'll get this Medivh's Echo buff. So what you're going to do is, once you've collected that crystal, you're going to gun straight down here and kill anyone that gets in the way. And there's going to be a crystal to the right, but you're not going to get it. Not first, anyway. So that's where Moros is, I think. So you're going to go down this hall and kill anything that gets in your way again. And down at this very last hall to the left, there will be a crystal right here. And you're just gonna kill all these people. Oh, I looted. So now you're going to get this crystal, and it'll add a few minutes to your Medivh's Echo buff. So now you have 2 stacks and a few more minutes of time, which should be plenty. So you're going to go back and once again kill anything and everything that gets in the way. I'm not sure why all these guys aren't already dead. I could have sworn I'd hold them. Why can't I? There we go. I find it easier to just kind of not stop and kill them and just keep going in one motion, but sometimes they bug out if you jump off of a ledge, so it's best to just kill them all right here. And then you're going to jump down to the Moros boss. Now let's just go around these people. And what you're going to do with this boss is... Did I just get stuck? Right down, kill anything that gets in your way. You're going to kill him. There's going to be some NPCs that are going to heal him occasionally, though, so you just want to kill everything up here before you down him, or else he's going to keep healing. Like, they're already dead, though, so they're not much of a problem. So once that's done, you just kill the boss. Easy as that. Any decently geared person should be able to do this. So before you get the skull, you should grab these keys. You're going to need his keys. They'll be here if you grab the crystal anyway, but it's best to grab the keys first because you're going to need them. So that opens a door somewhere. So now, you run over here. Again, as always, just kill anything that gets in your way, and go down this first little corridor set of stairs to the right. Now, you could, while you're here, go for Midnight, which is another mount that I have, although I don't have the Smoldering Emberwyrm, which is why I'm making this video. Also, because I'm bored, but I already said that. So, because I have plenty of time, I'm just going to stop right here. The boss in this room does drop a mount, and all of these NPCs have like less than a 1% chance to drop it, but they still do. Though the boss itself only has like a 2% chance to drop it, and if you kill all of the other NPCs and loot everything, that only brings a chance to up like 3 or 4% chance. I was incredibly, insanely lucky and got this very, very low drop rate mount that you're going to spend normally weeks or even months if you're unlucky trying to get. I got it on my second try. So don't expect to have it nearly as easily as I did. So you're going to go for the Smoldering Emberwyrm mount, which is much easier to get, even though somehow I got the hardest mount that would be way harder normally first. You're going to go into this little spider room. And at the very back of the room, around here, there will be another crystal for you to grab. So you have 2 more crystals here, I believe. And one is this spider room crystal, and the other is from the curator boss. So you can pull everything. You can pull everything here. And just, sorry, someone came in there. But you can pull everything and kill it if you want. All the webs you go into will spawn spiders, so if you want to avoid extra seconds taken off, then you can try to avoid stepping in the webs. But really, it's fine if you just walk through all of them, since you're so overly geared that they won't mean anything to you. So don't go through the portal. Not yet. Get the crystal first, then go through the portal. It'll take you back to the beginning. That adds more time and gives you another stack. So now that you've gone through the portal, you're at the beginning where you came in through. So you're going to go left this time and go up these stairs. And let me just mind control this, because why not? Because I don't want to bother killing it. So you're just going to run up these stairs, kill anything that gets in your way. I'm just going to apply a little debuff that'll kill him over time so I don't have to deal with him. And you're going to go up to the, I think it's called the curator boss. I don't remember its name, but that's what I think it is. You can ignore most of the mobs around here because their aggro range at this level is too low to get to you. If you just walk through all of them, except for this abstract nullifier, you have to go by it. Stealth classes like the druid and the rogue can just walk past it stealthed, but most other people are just going to have to kill it. It'll do that nullification spell, which is annoying, so you just walk over to the purple thing and gun it down. So now what you're going to do is you're not going to finish the instance. You're going to do one thing, and that is kill this boss. So he's going to spawn a crystal at his feet when he dies. Almost sneezed there for a moment. Oh hey, my little pet thing is all the way up there somehow. I thought that would be busy fighting. And now it's about to die. And it is dead now. So now the curator's dead, you're just gonna kill these mobs, die. What is going on here? So a crystal will spawn cleverly hidden at his feet. And the entrance to the rest of the raid is going to open up, or the dungeon, or whatever this is. So you just ignore that and go all the way back to the beginning of the raid, or the dungeon. I'm just going to say instance because I've lost track because I didn't do this when it was current. This is like a 5-man dungeon, not a raid. What am I saying? If I actually thought this was a raid, that would be stupid. I still need to put a parachute on my cloak. Usually I have a parachute on it. So you go back to the beginning, back to where you just went down, or went up, I mean, and there's going to be this door, and it's open. And once you got the final crystal, by the way, you may have noticed, Medivh's presence buff will get on you, and all the other buffs you had, or the other stacking buff you had from getting the crystals disappears, and for 5 minutes you get Medivh's presence. And that allows you to see this NPC image of Medivh right here, which you can talk to. If you talk to him, he's going to do some dialogue that's going to... It's going to do some RP stuff, and this dragon will spawn. And once all that's done, a secret boss called Nightbane will spawn, which you'll kill Nightbane to get the mount. And from then you can leave the instance, or you can kill all the other bosses. And if you didn't kill Midnight, you can go back and kill Midnight for a try at the Midnight mount. And let me just show you what it looks like. This is the Midnight mount, which is identical to the Midnight horse boss. Or Ottoman the Huntsman is the one that drops it, whatever. It's still basically the same boss, he just rides it. So, how this drop rate for this works, because, well, Midnight has a drop chance of like 2% from the boss. This boss has a 20% drop rate for every person in the group that's able to loot. So if 5 people are in the group, that's 20 times 5. It's 100% drop rate if 5 people are in the group. If one person's in the group, like me right now, it's only a 20% chance drop rate. And I've done this like 5 times already, so I should have it, and I'm hoping to get it now. But, so, 1 will drop if 5 people are in the group, guaranteed, so long as all 5 of them are able to loot. And it will drop for a random person. But if all 5 have the mount, then it, or if 4 of the people have the mount and 1 person doesn't, and they're all able to loot, then that person is guaranteed to get the mount. Because even if you already have the mount, it increases the drop rate if you're in the group. So, now he's going to... That was a bit of RP done right there. So he's going to do this. You kill him, and after like 50% health or something, he's going to fly up into the air, and you're going to have to kill the skeleton thing that he spawns. So normally, he does hit hard, but this should be absolutely no problem for any remotely decently geared person. That fire ground will hurt if you stay on it too long. So now he's at 50%, so he's going to spawn the skeleton dude for you to kill. So you want to kill this big bone cursed dude and ignore the other skeletons he spawns. Because he does spawn a few other skeletons. So you just want to kill this bone cursed dude, and then he's going to come right back down, and you're going to finish off the boss and loot him. And he does drop some other loot, so if you're looking for transmog, he will drop some things you might not have, so you might not want to kill him just for the mount. Because he does have some other drops. So this is... He's about to die, and we'll see if he drops the mount, and if not, well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So now he's dead. And you're gonna loot him and get whatever he drops. And he didn't drop the mount because I just have terrible luck. I think that's the 6th time I've killed him. When really, he kind of should have dropped it the 5th time I killed him. But that's just chance. So you could, after killing him, come right down. I think somewhere around here, you can just jump down to the stables and kill Ottoman the Huntsman. Is that right? So you could just go down and kill this guy right here. And it will pull every other NPC, I forgot about this, and all of them will actually start doing damage to a decently geared person if you're not careful to clear them all. Like, my health is actually going down, which shouldn't happen just because there's so many. So you're running... So, luckily I have some spells that I can... Why am I... Why can I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can't target him. So you just want to kill everything here. And everything has, like, less than a 1% chance to drop it other than the boss. But they still do have a chance, so you're going to want to kill all the NPCs anyway. So... once the boss is down, and I can tell you with almost certainty that he's not going to drop it when I kill him, because it's just so low of a drop chance that you're very unlikely to get it for one kill. So once one's dead, you kill the other, and... Actually, I don't think he even can drop it for me, because I already have the mount. But I thought that, wow, he's definitely not going to drop it. The drop chance is so low. And then he dropped it on, like, the second time I killed him. So, you never know. It's worth killing him. So, this has been how to obtain, and let me just... Hearth... Garrison, why not? So, this has been how to obtain the... Smoldering Emberwyrm and Midnight mount from the Return to Karazhan Mythic Dungeon. And just to show off Midnight, because it's the only one of them that I actually have, I guess I'll mount up. But I don't actually have the Emberwyrm yet, although I'm fairly confident I'll have it by next week. And you can do this once per week per character, I believe, so you should have no problem if you just take a few weeks to do this, although for a lot of people, the Smoldering Emberwyrm might drop on the first or second or maybe even third try. I'm just very unlucky with it. But here's the Midnight mount, which drops from Autumn and the Huntsman in there, or Midnight, same boss basically. And that's it. Nothing too special, it's just a cool looking collectible horse thing. And this does count as a mount for both factions to be able to use, which leads for the, I think it's Mount Parade? I don't know. But it does count towards the achievement for getting the Red Dragonhawk mount, Mountain of Mounts. Which is pretty cool, and it can fly, but I don't have Draenor pathfinding because I'm lazy, so I'm not flying right now. But, so that is about it. Yeah, that's just going to wrap up the video right there. Thank you guys for watching, for whoever actually does watch this. You can basically get any max level character with current gear to do it easily. Poploid Plays, signing out. See you in the next video.